está Esperanza Vence? Donde la Esperanza Vence? Welcome to Esperanza Vence, where hope wins. Today we're pulling in the energies of Tuesday, June 17th, 2025. Oop. I take jumpers. King of Pentacles and Two of Pentacles reversed. So it might not be the time to be juggling options. We might have to pick something and go with it. Especially in terms of what we're investing our time in. Because sometimes we can keep this dance going, and sometimes we have to like pick something and go with it. With the King of Pentacles here, this is great supportive energy of a person in our lives that's very stable. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn person, or they have a lot of earth in their chart. This is somebody that's very stable and able. They're stable, they're relaxed, they have enough coin for themselves, they have dominion over their comfort zone, not just for themselves, but for the community at large. So that's great. This energy is flavoring our reading today. You know, today Mars goes into Virgo. Ooh, that's meticulous energy. That's energy of choosing words carefully. That's precise energy, detail-oriented energy. Mars in Virgo is very active in terms of selfless service and actions that deal with the sort of day-to-day of life, what's nearby, not what's too far away or too far-fetched. Virgo is mutable earth energy, so even though Virgo energy can be very stable and very established, they can also shift and pivot and change their mind when they're presented with new information. Okay. Near past, present tense, near future. Thank you for fine-tuning your free will and intuition with me today. In fact, it's Mars Day, and Mars is making a shift today. Three of Swords reversed, the Hermit, and the Ten of Cups. Well, that's interesting because the Hermit came out before for me when I was doing something else. With the Three of Swords reversed, we have an energy to where if there has been some heartache in the past, if there has been some thoughts that are sort of giving us that ping, that ting, that sort of like, kind of feeling, here we're able to turn that around and actually probably do something constructive with it. We can take situations, words, breakups, and actually use that energy creatively. Like the first thing that comes to mind is somebody that might have had a breakup or whatever, but then they write a song or something along those lines. The Hermit is actually energy of being single. So say, you know, there was some breakup energy, and that doesn't have to be romantic. It could be a friendship. It could be breaking up the way that you usually habitually went about things because it was painful to you or to me, you know. Now, this single solitary time is very constructive, very enlightening. And it gives us hope, actually, because this star is the star from the star card. And, you know, Esperanza Vence, hope wins, right? So the Hermit is single. The Hermit is spending a lot of time alone. The Hermit is studying on their own true path, and they're bringing their enlightenment from within, and they might share that enlightenment with people. They're kind of up on a mountaintop, but they can look down and see the village below, and they can choose to come down off the mountaintop with their light and share it with others. And that's what they just might do. And they might even team up and pair up and do family things. 10 of Cups is a really great energy for family happiness. And this is a couple who obviously had to go through the rain in order to see the rainbow. So that's, you know, the pinnacle. The 10s are like the climax of any situation. And with the Cups here, we have an emotional situation. The kids are dancing to, they have like a nice home in the background and some land, and, you know, they're kind of just enjoying this moment in time where everything is feeling good. And this is a harmonious familial energy. This goes beyond the cup card of, you know, I'm gifted with emotional affection, right? In the Ace of Cups. In the Two of Cups, I share affection with you, you know. In the 3, we share our friendship together. In the 4 of Cups, you know, we start to discern who deserves our emotional energy. In the 5 of Cups, we might have grieved or lost some emotional energy along the way. In the 6 of Cups, we have a really nostalgic remembrance or something coming back from the past that reminds us of pure exchanges of emotional energy. The 7 of Cups, we have a lot of choices to make emotionally because, you know, we have to be sure where we're exchanging our cups and which cups we choose to mess with. The 8 of Cups, we're walking away from emotional situations that don't work for us anymore. The 9 of Cups is us feeling, you know, the individual, kind of like the Hermit is a number 9 card too. This is solitary, solo energy, the 9s. But in the 9 of Cups, we're feeling like we're kind of getting a handle on our emotional energy, and our emotional energy is positive enough to keep reproducing itself so that we're able to attract good emotional situations. And then here in the 10, that's the pinnacle. That's where, you know, all of our emotional happiness, all of us combined, brings all these 10 cups to the table. Not just for any single person, but this is the Cups card to where we start to get more than 2 people. We got 4 people, you know, so. And then it goes right back into the Ace again after that. So basically, yeah, it looks like we're having a nice progression and nice support for choosing a seed to plant in actual reality, moving away from heartbreak, moving away from solitude, taking our wisdom with us, and having a, this is sort of like the happy ending card. Thank you so much. See you next time.